Another season of Drag Race.
Work.
Yay!
Yay!
No! Oh no, I'm excited. Anyway, welcome to the Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where the tea is piping hot and we're always ready to spill. I'm Logan Murphy, just a gay, here with good old Pancake Mug, because I need some emotional support coffee that does not taste like a pancake, unfortunately. Yeah.
And today with my usual green drink with a green cup brought to you by Starbucks. I believe this is a Trenta. Yes. Because my sister works there. Thank you, Ate, if you're watching. My name tonight is Aneesa Long, your fellow friendly non-binary Filipino-Canadian hot mess and hacked on Instagram. Hot mess hailing all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
We love that. I am Brandon. I don't have that much of an introduction, but I have coffee today. I am tired, but it's been a good week.
And I'm Eris Envy, the bad-built baddie, the pear-shaped protagonist, and today I have an empty glass of Fanta because I already drank it.
That's what I've seen.
Well, that's a problem. You should go refill it.
No,
just kidding. I don't need you with any more sugar in your system. We have another video to record. All fucking stars 7.
that's 8.
That's 8.
That's 8. We're not there yet. It's coming in a few months, though. Probably.
Yeah,
I
Probably.
don't know.
Maybe.
I'm gonna just start off by being upset that they didn't call it Drag Race Superstars.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because that
It's
seems
so
like
boring and generic that it's All Stars 7.
because the production name, I believe, for it was Superstars.
That was the rumored name, and that's the name that we've had for like the longest time.
The project name, yeah.
The project name was Superstars, I believe, but no, it's just All Stars 7. So we have winners returning. The
Winners
doors
and the
to
Vivian.
Zahara Benet has opened.
Honestly.
Yes.
And I'm kind of sad she's not on this cast, but
Yeah, just with BB, like
honestly,
just
bring
like,
BB back again. I just want more. I want more Rakatiti Tata. Like,
Well, I also would love the more drama. I would love to see the queens bring up the whole "Who did you vote for?" at the.
So who did you?
out of
So
respect
whose
for Bendela.
whose lipstick did you put down?
I mean, we all know whose lipstick she pulled.
I actually don't know.
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
It's highly rumored that she pulled Trixie, and that's why she didn't say it.
Okay.
that does
Valid.
make sense,
We're
actually.
spilling the tea at the start of the episode. Jesus,
I would
Christ.
not.
Because I do remember Dela taking like Kennedy and then whiting
Yeah,
it out
so-
and putting her own name.
Yeah, so Dela had used Kennedy's lipstick on the off chance that Rue told her no, and she would have eliminated Kennedy.
Imagine
so.
not being able to leave. Like, imagine being like, I want to go, and Rue's just like, no.
No.
Well, after the Adore Delano of it all, like
Right.
that was a good period of All Stars, and then
It was.
We got all
We had
stars.
a-
All.
we had something, and then All Star 6 happened.
Also, 6 was the revival we needed.
Honestly.
And I will say I'm very, very excited for most of this cast.
Oh, yeah. Same.
Most.
Yeah. We have 8 winners returning to the franchise for another shot at only $200,000.
Only.
It's similar to like Survivor, where it's like, oh, you 1 million? Nah, let's make it 2 million. But actually, that it does make a huge difference compared to 100,000 and 200,000.
Well, this time they'll be able to get like actually $100,000 out of it after
Because
tax.
it won't be
and mind you,
to 70.
And mind you, I think Paramount Plus has a much bigger budget than anything else. So
Yeah,
That's
but
probably-
I feel
I
like
like
for
that
something
they're-
like this, it should have been more. That's just
I
That's
do
probably
feel
why
like
they didn't cast any Canadians, because they don't tax us.
I do
'Cause
like that they played into it.
Erica like got obviously more than $1 million when she won Survivor, because Canadian money is weaker than American.
period. Diva.
Yeah.
It would have been so cool to have Priyanka or Isis on this season.
Honestly,
But we'll get into that.
I kind of hope, and that's why I was hoping this would be a separate franchise, honestly, because I'd love to see them do this again.
Mhm.
Because there's so many American winners still that
Yeah.
I would obviously like the difficulty, and I guess we can start here. The difficulty is that like the 3 big name winners that everybody thinks of when you think of Drag Race winner are not on this cast. You think of Bob, you think of Bianca, and you
Okay.
think of Alaska,
Sure.
and none of them are on. Oh, do we
I feel like
think
the
I was
biggest-
going to say, instead of Alaska, maybe Trixie, but fair enough.
No.
I would honestly say like people think of Trixie, but I would honestly say
I
like,
think it should
we're-
be Trixie over
like-
Alaska, but
okay. Well, okay. The 4 queens that you think of when you think of Drag Race winners.
no. Sorry, I meant like I agree with like those are the 3 big names, but
Yeah.
it should be Trixie over Alaska, and then the
Okay, then we're gonna make it 4 for y'all. Bob, Bianca, Alaska, and Trixie. There. Are we all happy today?
We'll get into this. We'll get into
I'm
this
not
as we
saying
go
anything
over who's
about
on.
this.
We'll get into it.
But no, I really hope that they continue this in the future, honestly, based on like what I know of the format, and nothing's been officially released. So because Brandon doesn't like spoilers, I'm not gonna say anything. But
Thank you.
oh, it's a running joke in our Drag Race stuff. I'm like, I can't say anything because Brandon doesn't like spoilers. But it's
Whoa.
Listen, I want to be surprised.
no, and that's completely fair. What I know of the format, and we'll talk about it obviously when the season premieres. I hope they keep this format, and I hope they do this again with more honestly, do an international winner season.
Oh, if it's what I think it is and what I've heard, I'm actually kind of for it. Maybe.
It's a format that I've been asking for years. We'll talk about it when we do episode 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. But yeah, just do an international winners. You'll have enough.
There's definitely enough.
Lawrence Janney, Crystal Versace, the winner of UK4, because that'll be coming out soon.
MV Peru.
Kita Mean, Priyanka, Isis,
Vanessa Van Cartier.
Vanessa Van Cartier,
MV Peru.
MV Peru.
Rip Holland,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Envy Peru, Carmen Farala,
Carmen doesn't speak English.
Thailand.
Natalia and Angela.
Angela speaks English.
Angela does. Natalia does as well.
Oh, work.
Um,
Angela was the first international winner,
Mhm.
which if Vivian calls herself the first international winner at any point in
Angela?
the season. No, not Angela. Natalia.
Natalia.
Yeah, sorry. If at any point that Vivian says I was the first international winner, I'm going to throw my shoe at her.
I don't
Oh, yeah, me
think.
too.
I don't think.
No, Natalia was the first.
Well, I know,
Natalia
but
was
I don't
first.
think. I don't think Vivian said that in the intro that
But
we
I-
saw.
No, but
But I
if she
I wouldn't
does,
put it
like,
above her to say it
Probably.
because most people discount Thailand. So.
Unfortunately.
unfortunately,
It's giving racism.
Yeah. Oh, and bring Electra Bionic too. Fuck it.
Yes.
Maybe she can win a challenge.
Or maybe
No,
she
I
won't,
love
and then she'll win
Electra.
again.
I'm happy Electra won, but
is this Italia, right? I haven't
Italia,
seen Italia.
it's the only season of Drag Race ever that I haven't finished because I just don't. I have
Okay.
finished every other season, U.S. and international, except for Italia season 1.
Okay.
It was car crash territory.
The
No,
only
it
reason I finished Down Under was because I was podcasting about it at the moment.
Right.
So, but anyway, All Star 7. Should we dive into the cast?
Yay.
Let's
Yes.
get into it.
Well, there's only 8, so that's fun.
The smallest cast ever, I believe.
We like
this promo though.
the promo.
Yeah.
So I couldn't find the shady photo, and I was really mad about it. I tried my hardest, y'all, to find the shady photo where Trinity is just real tiny. I did my best. Unfortunately, the best thing I could find. This is actually the Twitter banner for the Drag Race Twitter. But like this promo, we'll talk about the individual looks, but like honestly, they all look fucking amazing.
They all look great.
Some better than others, but you know,
yeah,
it happens.
I'm obsessed with Raja, Monet, and the Vivian all holding essentially the same pose.
I mean, yeah. I feel like they probably did like do this pose, now do this pose, now do this pose, now do this pose, and like now do whatever Jinx is doing.
And then Evie was probably just transforming herself into the shape of a spider.
Let Evie do Evie.
You know,
like, do something with your life.
What I loved about the Meet the Queens, we saw the behind the scenes of how they like shot these pictures, and I'm just like, oh, work.
I loved that for a Meet the Queens. Like, I don't need to like sit down and answer the same generic questions. Like, I honestly really liked this.
Oh, see, I would have loved that because I would have loved to hear about how like winning changed Jinx and Raja's life, because comparatively, they've had like 10 years on even the like they've had 10 years on everyone else here as far as like being Drag Race winners have. They've had the longest time for it to impact and change their careers. I mean, Raj has been on The Simpsons. Jinx has been doing her cabaret stuff, and also has been on Steven Universe. Whereas, like
the Jinx and Dela special as well, like that.
Yeah, Jinx and Dela special.
If y'all have not watched the Jinx and Dela holiday specials that they've done, go do it because you will like cry laughing.
Oh, it is hilarious.
Jinx and Dela together. There's not like a. You're not gonna hear someone. There's never gonna be like.
Yeah, I saw their show in December, and y'all, it was hilarious.
I'm so gutted. They were in Toronto, and I'm so gutted that I couldn't go.
So I put them in workroom entrance order.
Ooh, love that.
That's how I had them saved. So first up, she's black again. It's Shea Coulee.
I loved her. I loved her line.
Oh, I didn't know I needed an introduction. So good. Like
yes.
It's not, for me, it's not as good as I'm Black. Like that is forever, like that surpassed Laganja Estrange's season 6 entrance for me as best entrance of all time. Like I just love Shea Coulee, and I'm so happy she's back again.
I am too. Like the fact that she was the first one to come in again, I'm like, oh yes.
With the exception of the Vivian.
Oh. Not the cutoff.
With the exception of the Vivian what?
Aneesa, you go ahead.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hopefully Eris' internet didn't cut out.
Anyway, so we were saying about Shea. I love Shea.
Yes.
Absolutely. And this look I love as well.
Orange is just her color.
It is.
This harkens a lot back to her season 9. No.
Oh.
What?
I heard "Is That Better" from Eris, and then froze again.
No, it's
so that would be a no, Eris.
But no, I love that this harkens back to her season 9 promo because she was also in orange for that. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I think what I love seeing about Shea as well, or really all of these queens, is their makeup transformation. But I think like Shea's has been like the most, like, arguably the most dramatic between the winners.
I would honestly say Jinx, but I would put Shea up there for sure.
Yeah.
this promo look, I love that the promo was like nude and crystal is literally how it's described on the fandom wiki. It's a bodysuit, but like it's a bodysuit done perfectly.
Exactly.
Like, is there like bits of fringe in there too? Because I'm trying to like.
Yeah, a lot of it. I think it's a lot of like crystalled fringe.
I know it's like, from what I've understood, I think it's like Mugler inspired kind of thing. It's very like
it is. Yeah, I saw Shay had tweeted I think something about like it being. I believe. Yeah, I think you're right. Aneesa, it was Mugler inspired. Well, Eris will be back, maybe, hopefully.
Like again, the regalness of this like look, and just like, yes, it's like you're actually sparkling. I love it.
Right. But yes, love Shay. I'm just happy that Shay is back on our televisions for an extended period of time.
I wouldn't be surprised if she won again.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Oh, same.
But yes, very excited for the Shea Kulea. I love all of the. Oh, there's Eris. I love how many of these winners, Raja specifically, has had like weird like pronunciations of their names for on Fashion Photo Review. Because you have like Shea Kulea, Mana. I'm very excited for it all. Eris, did you have any thoughts on Shea Kulea before we move on?
Oh, sorry. Like, my connection is fighting for its life right now. I was going to say, I just think it's interesting with the exception of the Vivian that they all walked in chronological order from like the most recent winner to the least. I don't get why it was so inconvenient for them to just jam Vivian between. I think she won right before All Stars 4. I want to say it's timelines.
She would have been between Monet and the Tuck and Evie. Because I believe 11 and UK 1 aired at the same time.
Yes. I do remember that.
I think it was mostly. I actually didn't even realize that was the case until you just said that.
Yeah,
same.
But I think it was more so for the gag because they weren't expecting an international winner.
So, yeah, just like on Shay's look for the promo, I know that this is a Joshua Aponte outfit, who has done some amazing outfits for like so many drag performers. They've also worked with Megan Thee Stallion for the look they did when Megan was performing with BTS, like pink leotard with the ruffle sleeve. Yeah,
Yes. Oh, not the cutoff again.
What is going on with my connection?
I don't know, honey.
We can hear you still.
Yeah. So Joshua has done a lot of. I might have to dip out and like rejoin, but yeah.
And there they go.
That we would have gotten to see this season if Alyssa wasn't fucking rigged out of the game. But yeah, well, the really high caliber outfits we would have gone seen. So Joshua makes really beautiful outfits, and I think this promo is a.
Joshua did a lot of Denali's looks as well, if I remember correctly.
I think that's true.
Joshua also did Mo Hart's big ol' Vegas inspired look for UK versus the World.
Work.
Yes. A lot of the really big, really flashy looks from Drag Race over the years have been Joshua. The difficulty too is so they also do drag as She's a Woman, which is one of my favorite drag names of all time. And recently tweeted that she's not going to be on season 15, and I'm pissed about it because I want to see her on Drag Race.
Wait, how is that spelled?
SHEEZA woman.
Okay.
But yeah, go follow Joshua Aponte because he is fucking phenomenal and really hot. So like, best of both worlds. But we move To the Essence of Hall. Oh God, I'm so excited, Jada. Essence
Very
of
excited
Hall.
for her.
Very excited.
I love most of this cast. I think I'm most excited for Jada.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
This promo look, I love her in red. I just feel like there's something missing, and I'm not exactly sure what it is.
I don't know. I feel like maybe a helmet, maybe
Either a helmet or maybe a cape.
maybe like a bit more dramatic on the shoulders, or like a trait, maybe like something below the legs, like something that maybe like if the jacket went like lower than the legs, lower than the thighs, let's say.
I love it the way it is, honestly.
Mm.
I think she
Well,
looks
good for
stunning.
you.
I'm not saying I hate it because this is a fierce look.
It is a fierce look.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a 180 from what she entered in for season 12. Completely different like style, silhouette, and color palette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I still loved her entrance in season 12, obviously. So,
and I loved her entering and being like, "Hey, bitches, she's back."
Back?
I
loved that. I honestly would have loved if she'd just been like, "Look over here." Like,
honestly,
the amount of look over there references we're going to get this season just makes me happy. Jada's one of my absolute favorite winners, and I'm so excited. This promo as well, while it is a little bit more on the basic side as far as like concept, she just looks fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
mm-hmm.
during the little meet the queens thing, where it was like, "Why should she be the queen of all queens?" and she just said, "Look at the face." I was like, "Correct, bitch, correct. Look at the face."
Well,
She said that. Well, she only had eyeliner on one eye as well. Like she knows,
right?
even in half done makeup, she looks correct.
Also, did she get her teeth fixed?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, most of these queens look different than they did their first time on Drag Race.
Exactly.
Also, I love this hair on her in the promo look.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's shining too. I'm just like, they really went all out for this.
Yeah. Like there's the stoning in her hair as well, and it's very well done.
She's worn hair similar to this on in the Vegas show.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's also really interesting, is like she just took over for Evie in the Vegas show a couple months ago as like the winner. So she's gotten a lot of experience doing that. But no, I love her. I just love her.
And just to add, Joshua Naponte also has made like a lot of outfits for Jada for the Vegas live.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if anyone's seen like the Queen of the Nile outfit Jada has, where it's like a cape and then she opens it and it's got this beautiful like gemstone background on the cape with like telling her story, and also the headpiece and the corset dress, and just I'm so ready for the outfits we're going to see this season. It's just going to melt my loins.
I'm pissed. We talked about it while you were short-circuiting, Eris. I'm pissed that She's a Woman isn't going to be on season 15.
I know.
I'm really upset, but
what are all the rich drag queens who get on the same season as She's a Woman going to do? Because she's going to be too busy making her own outfits.
She's going to go through and be like, I made that, I made that, I made that. Oh, I made that too. Like,
and then come the design challenges and
my God.
Rest in peace, everyone.
Also, beyond just like construction of garments, She's a Woman is a phenomenal performer. Like, she's amazing. Thank you.
Is she a stunt queen? I'm actually very curious. Is she like a stunt? Can she do splits? Not that I'm saying that's a plus.
I think so, yeah.
Ooh.
I've just seen mostly like the lip syncing, and the lip syncing is really, really good. But plus, she's Puerto Rican. Cast more Puerto Rican queens and don't eliminate them second.
Honestly.
Please.
But
I would honestly give Puerto Rico its own drag race at this point, because I don't think the US version is doing it any justice.
Absolutely not.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I make
Jada-
Alexis and Yara co-host it.
Oh my god.
Yada Alexis.
Yeah, God, no. Please no.
Oh no.
Bam! Titties. Oh my god. Anyway, Essence of
It's not
Hall.
showing. It's not showing.
It barely did. Essence of Hall, so excited for Jada. Can't wait.
From the House of Hall.
Not that.
Milwaukee's I don't
Favorite
know.
bottom. As she says herself.
Hey America, it's your favorite bottom.
She says after winning fucking Drag Race.
Hey bitches, I'm bottoming.
That's the perfect note to move on to Evie Oddly.
Y'all. This
Y'all.
Evie is one of the reasons I started doing drag, so this is like so surreal to have her back on television.
I love that.
As far as the look goes for like the promo, it's such a strange silhouette, which is, I mean, when it's Evie Oddly, you expect the unexpected.
Mhm.
And I think with a theme like, you know, Nude Illusion and Rhinestones, you can't do much that's very out of the box.
Mhm.
Unless you're Evie Oddly, in which case you make a coat that's got a dangly sleeve, a skirt, and your punani ears hanging out. Because who is doing it like Evie fucking Oddly?
Mhm.
I also
Right.
love the goggles. I think it's so Evie while still meeting the theme.
Mhm.
The entrance look, she is kind of giving me Troll Doll on Cat, but we'll get into that.
Oh, okay.
Evie might have my favorite entrance and promo look. I'm gonna be really honest. Like she can do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And like this troll doll hair, I love purple and yellow together. Like she just looks fucking amazing. The promo just with the, I guess, nude.
It's nude colored.
It is, yeah. With the nude and crystal, as we've talked about. Just everything about it is so fucking good. And the fact that she's wearing platform sneakers, it looks like, just makes it
Willow
even
Pills
fucking
impact.
better.
Yeah,
Willow
no, honestly, I was
Pills
gonna
impact.
say like it kind of gives like Willow Pills like arcade look with the crystals on it, which I love.
Her influence.
They're from the same drag family, obviously.
I know.
Which, okay, well, yeah.
I will also add it has been incredibly fun watching Evie Oddly and Onyx from Drag Race España flirt on Twitter.
I love it.
I would sign up. I would sign up to the OnlyFlans for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Eris, I can't with you.
No, I love these two looks as well. I think, especially her entrance, it's like, it's not something I know people would like because it's like, oh yeah, when you think about it, it's a jacket and a bodysuit with like, you know, a bit of a booty, shoes, not ass, but
I mean, she's got an ass too.
she really does. But like because I don't want to say it's because it's Evie, but like it's done so well. Like, and even like absolutely love this promo look as well because it's so like original. It's not what people are gonna think when they think nude and crystals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like what I love about the promo look is like one is like a full leg and the other is like not even a leg at all, just like half skirt. Like, and I just love how like it kind of it's like a mirror-ish, not mirror, like I guess aesthetically the fact that it's a long sleeve with a long leg and then the other side, same thing with the other arm and leg too.
Mhm.
Like, which is like, oh, this is lovely.
What does that have to do with anything, bitch? I love her.
I don't think there's going to be any drama this season as well.
There might be.
I don't know.
I'm
Because
sorry, we're looking at Evie Oddly.
I know, but the way they were talking about it being a story, it seems like they were probably this. I feel like this is giving the same vibes as the season 12 cast, where there might be arguments, but for a whole, it seems like it's probably a really close knit cast. And
The nice
once
road
people who argue go, or if they go because we don't really know the format of the season. It could be one of those seasons where it's just kumbaya, my lord, until the finale.
Yeah. We'll see.
Do we know how many episodes this season's going to be?
I believe it's 12.
Where?
What?
Oh, wait, given the rumored format, I think that would make sense.
Again, I can't say anything, Brandon.
Sorry.
Brandon.
I was just like, wait, hold on a minute.
If it's the format, I
You
think it is.
bitch.
I'm not surprised.
It
that
is. Aneesa, it is. I can almost guarantee it is.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. That
The
makes
format
sense.
is instead of lip syncing, they have to play tic-tac-toe, and then they get to open the chocolate bar. If the chocolate bar is fudge, they get to stay. If it's chocolate, they have to go. If it's cookie crisp, one of them pulls out a gun and shoots RuPaul.
I can imagine
If
like
it's
some
strawberry
being,
fudge, they call up Aquaria and she joins the cast.
I can imagine like Trinity being like, "What's the difference between chocolate and fudge?"
Oh.
Oh my god, that's a...
Speaking of,
Okay.
Okay.
The chandelier from the haunted house looks lovely here.
I knew Denali would eventually go on a winter season.
don't do Denali like that.
No.
That is rude
aside,
and
it's a girl,
disrespectful to
Trinity.
Denali.
It is.
Honestly.
Step aside, it's your girl Trinity.
I will say her promo look is really nice.
It is a
gorgeous.
really
She
nice
looks
look.
great.
Though.
Yes.
This
I love the
entrance
little
look,
paniers. It gives her a really great silhouette.
I agree completely. This
I
entrance
will
look,
say,
boot,
Oh,
boot,
sorry,
boot,
Logan.
boot, 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 boot. Sorry, go ahead.
I will say, Trinity and Monet, I always forget about them winning Drag Race. Or if I do remember, I only really tend to remember Monet winning. Because I think it's just because All Stars 4 never really stuck in my mind. Or maybe I wanted to erase it for the car crash it was.
Revisionist history.
But also, Monet won that final lip sync. There's no change in my mind about that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, fun fact, they filmed the crowning for All Stars 4 before they filmed the lip sync. So the lip sync was literally the last thing they filmed.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're melting eyebrows, am I right? But yeah, I don't know. All Stars 4, the winners of that season have just never really stuck with me. However, I am happy to see Monet here.
Oh.
I mean, okay. Here's what I'll say about it. The clothes, nice gowns, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
No, she really does look good.
I will just
At least
say,
the promo look. I think the promo look looks.
The promo looks great. The entrance look,
The entrance look.
I preferred the All Stars 4 entrance look.
I also prefer the.
Oh, yeah.
entrance look for
Mhm.
entrance
I just
look.
expected something. I don't know. I don't want to say more grand because I think this is a really grand outfit. But I just think the purple and the black are just a little too muted. And then also the harness is telling me a different story. Because if
Yeah,
you're going to have this elegant like jacket into a skirt that's like feathers and pears and headpiece, and then you're putting on like a harness that you would see at a circuit party in Chicago, which I know Shay's worked a lot of those parties, so Shay's probably going to have something to say.
I have that harness.
Put
basically.
it on. Put it
No.
on. No, I'm kidding.
The thing about this harness, I think this look would have been a lot better if like the arms and that harness were black. Like
yeah.
that, like the neon like is too flashy here, and I'm like I mean I like
just
it,
a-
but
and then all of that with a red lip kind of doesn't really do it any justice.
I know I would have loved a black lip for this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's so mismatched. It's just so
Yeah.
mismatched.
Like yeah, and like you said, Eris, like the All Stars 4 look she pulled, like that's like one of my favorite looks ever because like it's just all zip ties and a body bag. Like, come on.
Can we move
also,
on?
I don't get why she has the finished flag as earrings.
Yes,
Oh, that's.
oh.
Oh my god.
Am I wrong? It looks like the finished flag.
It does.
You're not wrong, but
You're
can
not
we,
wrong.
can we move on from The Devil by Night?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Monet
Monet changes everything.
I fucking love this bitch.
Oh my god, Monet! I'm so happy for this entrance look. I love Monet, but her entrance looks for season 10 and actually, I liked her season 10 entrance look, but her All Stars entrance look,
All Stars 4. Oh,
All Stars 4 entrance look was not it. I mean, it was okay, but it's not an All Stars entrance look. This is an All Stars entrance look. This fucking screams, shouts, hoots, and hollers Monet. Because when I think of Monet, I love thinking of like red plaid because she's done that beautiful like red plaid gown before. She's done it as a jacket. She's done it in so many different silhouettes. And the silhouette of her like pads and everything, she just looks fucking scrumptious.
Yeah, I love the pop of the denim as well. I think it complements the plaid very well.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best denim look Monet has ever worn on Drag Race.
Oh,
very that.
Not speaking about season 10.
Nope, we're not.
Her wig fell off during the lip sync. Let's go, girl.
And the money, also the money guns. Like, come on. Like,
I love that only one of the money guns worked because I think it's a statement about how there was 2 winners of All Stars 4 and only one of them has put in the work to deserve that.
or like Monet was looking around during season 14 and found Alyssa's money gun.
Right, I'm like, was this filmed before or after Alyssa's money gun? Kind of my question. This was probably after. I think so.
But with the promo look, I'm living for because it's like, it keeps true to Monet. It's like Monet, but make it classy, kind of thing. Like that's kind of what I get from it, and I love her for that.
Yeah.
I agree completely. I just love her. I'm so happy she's back.
I'm very happy she's back.
I forgot to say this about Shay earlier, but when it comes to Monet, I'm so sad that Bob isn't on the season because a season of Monet and Bob on the same season would have been so fucking good. In the same way, if we had Sasha and Shay on the same season, would have been so good again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it is interesting because we have Shay back with Trinity, and we have Trinity back with Monet. So it's a lovely little combination of people, but
family reunion.
Except
they're not family.
I could go
anyway,
Bob, but
Jinxie!
I'm so happy Jinx is
back.
Line.
Oh my god. Honestly, that was my favorite. That was like if not my favorite intro
of all time.
Out of the 8 queens.
Yeah.
Jinx is my mum's favorite drag queen, and that says a lot because I'm her child and she prefers Jinx over me.
Well,
okay.
There's still time, Eris. Hang in there, baby.
I love that the entrance look was a callback to her season 5 entrance look.
I was gonna say.
I was literally looking it up because I was like, it's a callback, right? Like I couldn't.
It is, yeah.
Remember exactly. I was like, I think.
I can hear the cackling down the street.
And also, her makeup looks so good now.
Oh my god, yes.
Because if we look back on season 5.
Oh, sorry.
What was that, Logan? I was going to say, looking back on season 5.
Is it the same? Go ahead.
Logan, just speak.
Oh no, Logan.
Yes.
Speak up.
Say your words.
Oh, I was just asking if it's the same fabric. It was more so an internal question to myself.
Oh.
Because it looks almost like the same fabric.
Maybe similar?
A black with a petal with a red floral is not hard to come by, to be fair.
It's not.
No.
But I was going to say, because I don't know if Jinx could find the same fabric 10 years later. But I will say Jinx's makeup looks so good now because if you looked at season 5, Jinx was fighting for her life with the contour brush and also with nose contour in general.
And the hairbrushes too.
Jinx
I tried
was
teasing it, but I pissed
I
it
just
off.
pissed it off.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm looking.
so happy.
I'm looking this up. Yeah, it's very similar. I'll say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I also think I really
Yeah,
love her
'cause the-
promo look.
From the looks of this, the flowers are more together in season 5 than it is in this.
Can you hear the cackling down the street? I also love the promo.
Mhm.
I love this promo look on her.
The regalness of this like full gown, like compared to everyone else, I'm just like, yes, this works for you. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's
And-
not always something that we associate with like Jinx too. And
No, I don't
works.
think Snow Queen when it comes to Jinx, but this is gorgeous. And I love that she's
Yeah.
got signature red hair. If Michelle at any point this fucking season tells Jinx to change her hair color, I'm driving to New Jersey, I'm finding where she lives, and I'm taking a shit on her doorstep and pressing the button and running away.
right, it's like you let Raja get away with wearing purple almost every episode. Yet you tell Jinx to change her hair color, to change their
Don't
hair
do
color.
it. Don't do it, Mary. Also love that she says the line that every twink who's ever gone into the bathroom of a London club has ever said. Line.
Wow.
Oh no.
Not that.
Oh my god.
Shall we move on?
Sure. Did somebody call for an icon? I'm so thoroughly still gagged that Raja is on this season.
I know.
I know.
Raja would have been the last person I would have suspected to come back to Drag Race. The last person.
The last person I would have expected is the artist formerly known as Tyra Sanchez.
James Ross. James
No.
Ross would be the last person I would have expected.
Honestly, for me, it would have been Bianca.
Apparently, Bianca was asked and politely declined.
I think same with Bob as well.
And
apparently,
Alaska.
there was a few that was asked. Trixie
And
also
Trixie.
apparently declined.
Mm-hmm.
This
So-
lineup was not the first set of queens that they asked. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Which I get.
So, congratulations to the Vivian on getting the job.
But yo, like Raja is probably like one of the best winners, in my opinion, in the US franchise. And the fact that she's here for like an all winter season, just like I think of like the pre widescreen seasons, because season 3 was the last season before everything went widescreen.
Yeah.
Like I think Raja's like probably going to represent the earlier seasons for that reason, which I love. And like to this day, like Raja is still one of like the queens I follow like very closely of these early seasons. Like it's Raja, BB, then Tyra, obviously. So
The thing with Raja is I'm so excited to see what Raja brings to the runway. Because Raja was like the first fashion queen to win. Actually, no, because James sort of fit that role as well. But Raja was one of the early fashion queens and early conceptual queens we got to see in Drag Race. And
I would say the first high fashion winner.
Yeah, high fashion. Yeah, we'll put it that way.
Because Tyra was fashion, but Raja really brought something completely different to Drag Race in a way that they hadn't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
I would dare say kind of like almost like androgynous queen as well, because like I know there were looks that Raja like loved to play with like gender.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And back in those days, if you did that, you got called a man. Michelle
Right.
Visage.
Ooh.
I'm so excited to see Raja pummel the runway though, because we need to teach the children how to walk the runways again. Because I'm seeing a lot of skipping, I'm seeing a lot of hopping, I'm seeing a lot of stomping.
And Alyssa Edwards does her best.
And I will.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I like Raja's walk better than Alyssa Edwards.
And the nerve of me.
Alyssa Edwards is a busy woman with beyond belief. So
the nerve of me to critique anyone's runway walk, whilst I have broken so many pairs of heels strutting into Yates at 9:00 on a Friday.
I'm probably the last person to say it too, but you know what? This is the top, you know?
Sure.
I once broke a pair of shoes tripping up the stairs getting into a club, so
like she'll see this anyways.
Yeah.
I also love that I love the headpiece for this look.
Absolutely.
It kind of gives me the next logo of Celebrity Big Brother UK coming to ITV. Imagine Big
God.
Brother's just Raja, but speaking through this fucking headpiece.
Oh my God, I would cry. No, instead of Big Brother, it's Lawrence Cheney.
Lawrence Cheney.
Please come to. I can't do it. No.
Please come to the
I can imagine
dining
Disney
room.
doing that, though. I can imagine.
Diary
Disney.
room.
Please come to the diary room.
You've been
I
evicted from the
love-
Big Brother house. Get to fuck.
I want to talk about Raja's promo really quick because like
Glorious.
it almost looks like she has the same heels that Evie wore.
Almost.
Almost, but I love this promo from Raja.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Gorge. I love the coat and the bodysuit. Oh, the cat
The
suit,
coat
and I
is
love
really
the
what does
clean.
it for me.
The
Yeah,
collar neck
It's
is
the
really
hair for
gorgeous.
me. Like it's a bluish silver, which I'm like.
That's
I'd
her
want that.
natural color.
Oh wait, that's her natural color.
That's her natural hair color.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah,
Love that.
she
Also-
really like she has not worn a lot of wigs in the last few years. And I honestly really hope that like I hope she brought wigs, but I hope she really like embraces her natural hair on the runway too.
I'd
Because
also
she
just
just
say-
looks fucking incredible.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And just to pop in this before we like move on from Raja, everyone has changed so much from their seasons in terms of like if you look at their confessionals. Raja's barely aged a fucking day, and she's been away from Drag
Yeah.
Race the longest. The
Uh-huh.
only thing that's changed is she's grown her hair out and she's let it change to a natural color.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, whatever she's eating or exercising or doing, like, let us know because I need to know that so I can look 20 in my 40s.
I'm just gonna say one thing: Asians don't raisin.
That's
Asian don't raisin.
work diva.
Exactly.
Is she no
She's
she-
Indonesian.
No. I was talking age.
Oh,
I will double check, but I believe she's in her.
She's 47.
What? I was going to say early 40s.
She's 47.
I was gonna say 45 at most.
47. This fucking
She's,
bitch.
she is by far the oldest. Like by a lot. The next oldest person on this cast is the Tuck at 36.
And she looks 20 times older, so.
Yep.
It's all the plastic surgery.
Oh, I was gonna say it's all the hatred in her body,
That too.
Uh-huh.
but
Too many
Raja
late nights
just
on
looks-
Reddit.
Absolutely phenomenal.
yep. Love Raja. I'm nervous for Raja. I'm gonna be real honest here. I don't think Raja's gonna win this season, but I'm very happy to see Raja back.
I'm having the feelings about
Realistically,
Raja
yeah,
the way I
I'm-
was feeling about Pangina prior to UK versus World, where it's just like my fingers crossed, like, please fucking do well because I want you to succeed.
Yeah. Speaking of hatred, the Vivian.
Boo.
Bill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to say, I don't necessarily love the Vivian. This entrance look is it for me. I
Oh,
love this
okay.
entrance look.
No, I do like the entrance look as well.
Yeah,
Not as much-
I really like. Mhm.
I just
Not
don't
as
get
much
the
as, like-
office slacks.
See,
Like-
that's what I love about it. It's so like dumb and stupid for drag in a way that the Vivian does very, very well for me.
Like, why
Like-
from the waist up is it Devil Wears Prada, and from the waist down is the Devil Works in Accounting? That's what I want to know.
I don't
Um,
know, but I love it.
I just personally haven't had very good experiences with the Vivian, so I'll keep my mouth closed for the most of
Sure.
part. But I like the Priscilla Queen in the desert wig, and I like
Yes.
the outfit.
Mhm.
My only issue with the outfit is it looks like it's trying to be a nude illusion, or it's like, well, it doesn't look like a nude illusion, but it's too off from being a nude color
Yeah.
to the point where it doesn't look like a nude illusion. It just looks a very weird, fleshy gray.
I think it's she's trying to go for like neutral.
And I
the
think it would have
neutral.
been better if it was just in white.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, like the promo
Um,
look, like that. From the waist down, like I can't tell if it's the lighting when they took the picture, but it's like it should be more white than what's giving here.
Yeah.
I can't wait for her and Trinity to bond over being on Botched.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, waist up in this promo look, I love a Priscilla wig. Like anyone in a Priscilla wig for the most part, and I'm gonna be a fan of it.
Ketamine was crowned in a wig just like that, if I recall.
Who?
Ketamine when she
yes.
reacted to her winning live. So the live reaction.
When she found out live, she was wearing I think it like a blue, if I remember correctly. I've watched the video a few times. I just can't remember. But I wish there had been another. If they were going to do a UK queen, I honestly wish it was Lawrence.
Yeah.
Because Lawrence would have already been in LA at the time. Because I'm pretty sure this was filmed at the exact same time that Lawrence was doing her WoW show. So, like, why not just have Lawrence? That would have been fun. That would have been a different style of drag that I don't think is fully represented in this season.
Do you think she was asked to do this or no?
I don't know.
I don't think Lawrence was asked, because I think if Lawrence was asked, Lawrence would have said yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I know that Ru would favor the Vivian more than Lawrence.
I disagree.
I don't know. I guess I'm just basing it off of like the whole like, oh, Vivian was ambassador kind of thing, and I don't know.
I mean, Femini Bon Boulash should have won UK too, and they gave it to Lawrence anyway because of how much Ru loved Lawrence.
Right.
Now, does RuPaul remember Lawrence Chaney is really the question.
Do you think RuPaul remembers Tuesday?
No. I mean, she can't remember fucking kimchi, so...
Which I'm like, excuse me.
That clip will haunt my memories for the rest of my life. If y'all haven't listened to that podcast episode with Bob the Drag Queen, where she's like, Kim, and Ru is like, Kim who?
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh, God. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm okay, so with the Vivian being on this season, like, I get they're trying to, like, gag everyone being like, oh, hey, we're bringing someone from international. I'm just like, okay, I can see this, but, like, of her being the only international queen is, like...
Puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I wish there had been I wish this had been a cast of 10.
Yeah.
And they had at least 2 international queens.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Priyanka would have been such a shoo-in for this season.
Oh, yeah. Obviously,
absolutely.
Yes.
Veronica and...
Priyanka
and Lawrence Chaney.
Yeah.
Or even, honestly, I don't particularly love her, but put Crystal Versace back on TV. I'd be happy to see her.
I'm on the fence about Crystal Versace, but we move.
I like Crystal. So
Lawrence is the only UK winner I'm okay with on emotional level.
Okay. Go off, Queen. But there's that. There's only 8 of them.
Yeah.
So, again, format, we'll talk about when we get to episode 1, because they'll probably bring it up. But, okay. 1 winner pick right here, right now, 1 person, go.
I'm going to let the guests go first. Oh, wait, no, none of us are guests.
I have my answer, so I'll go ahead. If you
I'm going to go with Jada.
Okay. I had 2 in mind, but I think I'm going to say Raja.
I have 2 in mind, which haven't been mentioned. But I think I'm going to go with Shay.
I have 2 in mind as well. I think I'm also going to go with Jada.
Yay.
I just, like, and here's the real thing. I'd be happy with anyone POC and Jinx winning this season. Like, right. I'd be more than thrilled. But I think I'm gonna go with Jada.
There's just something about Jada to me
Yeah, Jada was my other choice because like it's
Jada's up there for me.
no, because like again, seeing the cast immediately, I was just like Raja and Jada. That's it.
She just has the power, and I think it's something to do with the way that I fell in love with Jada on season 12.
Yeah.
Where Jada just has this magic and this warmth to her that even though from like the backstage rumbling, she probably wasn't the producer's first choice for the winner. It's the way she turned the season on its head just by being her fucking self. And it's this magnetism she has, the presence. She has got everything it takes to win. And
again,
she already did it. And I feel like she's going to do it again.
Yeah.
Look over there.
Look over there. A winner again. No,
we all pointed in the different direction.
We did.
My second, I will say, is Monet. Just because, like, I want her to have her own win and not have to share it with They Devil by Night. So, and I also love Monet. So,
my second choice was Jinx, probably.
And see, that's the problem because there's so many good queens.
I know.
Yeah, no, my second choice was Evie.
God, again, so many good queens.
Yes, I know. Like again, this is gonna be heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah. But
wait, but we can't talk about this rumor before because Brandon's here.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway,
Brandon's
I'm
probably
sorry.
fucking figured out with the way we've been talking about it.
Listen, again, okay, look, I know, like, when it comes to spoilers like this, like, everyone likes to talk about it, and I'm just like, it kind of ruins, like, trying to watch it when you're, like, want to watch it in real time, which is why I'm...
That's completely fair.
Yeah.
No, because Drag Race fans will get on Twitter and be like, just so you know, Chanel, Iman, Dupree, Davenport, the fifth, O'Hara, Brown is the first person eliminated on season 15. And you're just like, bitch, that season doesn't come out for another 2 years. How the fuck do you know this? And why are you already spoiling it?
I think it's partly for me because, like, again, as a big video gamer as myself, like, a lot of people like to do speculation on shit. And it's so much to the point where they're just, like, trying to, like, give their predictions and just, like, okay, this is what we want. And then they get it, and they're just like, what is this? I'm just like...
The Drag Race fandom...
Fucking Pokemon fans.
That, exactly.
I was like, Brandon, I know exactly who you're calling out in that statement.
I mean, okay, it's not just Pokemon, because, like, mostly the Nintendo stuff, because, like, because with Breath of the Wild 2, like, still rumored to be coming a thing, a lot of people are still getting their speculations out, and I'm just like, can you just wait, please? Like, no one did this for Kirby, so why are you doing this for Legend of Zelda and Pokemon?
With Drag Race, it just bothers me so much because people fucking dig stuff up and investigate so thoroughly that they have the whole season figured out before it even airs, and I just think it's stupid.
This is exactly why I'm sorry. Again, this is exactly why I'm like trying my best to just like keep everything at low expectations because I'm just like, I just want to see how this goes. Like, I don't care how like invested you are. Like, I get it because like we all have that. That's me with like unfortunately being on Stan Twitter. So
but yep, May 20th is the premiere. Thank God we'll have, a few weeks off.
3 weeks, which is
and one of those weeks is Eurovision week, so I'm not gonna have the week off. And neither will Aneesa, and neither will Eris.
No.
And then when this is over, we can get ready for Down Under, Paris, Sweden, Philippines, Thailand 3.
Not Paris.
Not Paris.
It's Drag Race Paris. If you've seen the rumored cast, it's Drag Race fucking Paris.
Well,
what?
I mean,
that's like saying Canada's Drag Race season 1 was Drag Race Toronto. Like,
oh, Drag Race UK has been Drag Race London for 3 years.
Drag Race London, like
Drag Race UK, except we've had one Northern Irish queen,
Drag Race
2
Holland
Scottish
season
queens,
2,
and
Drag
one
Race
Welsh queen.
Amsterdam.
Literally. Well, we will be back after the premiere happens to talk about it all again. So, yep, that. Subscribe, like, share on the way out. Cheers. Ooh.
Line.
Vodka.
Ooh, outro. Ooh.
Delusion.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Is this your luggage? Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So long, farewell.
Thank you for boarding.